is real live music right here in Knoxville's Old City. We're at Barley's today for the big play. Feel free to come join us if you like, if you can't be here with us today. Know that you can just slide on over to the WDVX Facebook page or YouTube channel where you can watch it streaming live today. So, this guest, been with WDVX for a long, long time. And just to, talk about what a trooper he is, he's just a little bit under the weather today. But he's decided
not contagious.
He's going to come. The show must go on. And if he gets to a point where things break down, there's backups on the stage. Give a great big welcome to Jay Clark and the Tennessee Tree Beavers to the big plate live from Barley's.
Appreciate that. I'm glad to be here today. Took a handful of prednisone about 8:30 this morning, so hopefully it's going to kick in sooner than later. Song selection today. We'll start with this one.
Shoes. Thank you.
All right, thank y'all.
Thought it was me.
The beer didn't help that much, so I switched some whiskey.
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, it's morning. I don't know about whatever, but yeah.
I mean, it's a long weekend. Everything's fine.
Yeah. So, Greg, why tune this and save my voice a little bit? Why don't you tell them where we're going to be tonight and tomorrow?
Tonight, we are going to be at Windy Hill Farm and Reserve. Something like that. It's a beautiful place. Where is it? Out Loudon?
It is out in Loudon, yes.
Out Loudon.
It's open to the public.
It's way out there from here, but it's beautiful out in the country. It's open to the public. Nice food.
Recommend reservations, but you don't have to.
Yeah. Call
Weather
ahead.
permitting, it's outside, so plan accordingly. And, yeah, by then, we'll see. So, tell them where we're playing tomorrow, Greg.
We're playing at a little mini festival at Jammin' at Hippie Jack's over in Crawford, Tennessee. And if talk about way out there, it's got Windy Hill Farm ain't got nothing on Jammin' at Hippie Jack's for way out there. But there's going to be a little festival of several of us playing. I'm going to do a set. Jay will be playing with full Tennessee Tree Beavers, us, and my friend Warren Gently and Trisha Jean Brady and a whole bunch of other folks.
Good job, Greg.
Yeah.
Give it up for Greg Horn, everybody.
Are they? Will they be collecting? Will they be collecting food and stuff too?
Yes, you can come and bring some food, and
Yeah.
they do limit it to 200 tickets, and when they're sold, they're done. So
Yeah, and they sold
better call ahead.
They sold the first 100 already.
Yes.
So.
So, well, this is a little song now that Greg did most of the talking for me. It means it's going to be a shorter show, probably. But this is a little song. Recently went to Western Kentucky where my parents were born. John Prine pun there, sorry. And we saw the eclipse. I took my mom and my 20-year-old nephew Jace, who's autistic. Hey, and Bob Hershey back there was with us too. And we went and we almost had 3 minutes of totality, and it was like the perfect thing. And we drove right through Wheatcroft on our way there. And we'll do this for my papa and my dad. My daddy is dead. He used to work down in the mines. Never saw the light of day, at least not most of the time. Hey, wife at home, and 200 miles to feed. Sunday was his day off, and he'd prop up his feet, and he'd sit on the front porch. Listen to that whistle blow. Hear the wheels screech across the rails, hauled off the coal. From that town where he was born and raised, I'd sure like to see him before they hauled it all away. My dad, he got out of that town. He went off to college instead of going down to the ground. Became a preacher man. He gripped the gospel sword. He told me stories about going to the company store and sitting on the front porch, listening to that whistle blow. Hear the wheels screech across the rails as they hauled off the coal from that town where he was born and raised. I'd sure like to see it, Lord, before they hauled it all away. Papa passed on. About once a year, I go and visit my daddy's childhood home. The miners' diners closed, and the mines have all shut down. There's still a little white house out on the edge of town, where I can sit on the front porch and listen to that whistle blow. Hear the wheels screech across the rails, all off the coal from that town where they were born and raised. I'd sure like to see it, Lord, before you hauled it.
It's Jay Clark with us here today on the Big Plate, live from Barley's. I don't know.
What else would you like me to say in place of Jay?
Well,
I'll be the mouth of Jay today.
You and I will have the conversation that I think the whiskey's working.
Yeah, it's working
There
great.
was a difference between the first and second song. I'm just saying. There's-
Hey,
you're
I'm
on,
hanging in there, man.
You're on your way.
They
It's
called
gonna-
me Scrappy. When I was hurting on the football field, them guys didn't get a break.
It's going to be a long day, Jay.
It is.
A long, long day.
But it's starting out semi-right.
Yeah, well, you know, hopefully there's a nap in your future before the show
You
tonight.
wouldn't believe how this whiskey tastes with Hall's cough drops.
I think there's a name for that.
Cherry flavor, too.
Isn't that Jägermeister?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Precisely.
So I was sitting back there just a minute ago thinking about the first time that Jay Clark, he released his own project, and it came out. Jay, was that about 18, 20 years ago? How long? How long?
2004.
2004.
Yep.
So that's 20 years
20
ago.
years.
That's
It's
about
actually
right.
20 years ago this month.
So I can recall, starting to
you.
get these. Yeah, you can clap for that.
Hey,
That's
yeah,
all right.
thank you.
20 years.
There's 4 others, and they're all for sale. That's what I'm pitching.
I can remember getting requests. Now, that was a thing in the old days. You could call a radio station and request songs. And I kept getting these calls for Jay Clark. We want to hear the new Jay Clark. And I was like, I don't know who Jay Clark is. I don't know this person. And I remember being in Market Square, and there was a sundown in the city. And they used to make us, set up and try to, tell people about the radio station there. And I remember Jay coming up and introducing himself, and I thought, well, you're not what I had in my mind at all when all these people were calling the radio station,
Yep.
I was thinking he was going to be this person from Nashville or something, in a big hat or something, because everybody was calling for him. But it's just the little old humble Jay that we all have come to know and love here in East Tennessee. So with that, Jay's music seemed to just sort of instantly capture people in this area. So from that memory, I remember Jay starting to come and do Blue Plate shows for us. And do you remember that couple? That couple that used to come all the time and sit on the front row, and every time you would sing Coming Home, she would just break down and just sob. I mean,
Yes.
she just sat there and just literally in a pool of tears. She would just cry.
I played their wedding. Made her cry then,
yes,
too.
you did that too, yeah.
I am doing my job.
So, I guess one of my point is Jay's music has connected and resonated with us here in East Tennessee for many years now. And, I guess, do you have any plans for, working on a new project out there?
Yeah, at some point. I got a gospel record in my head. I just need to get it all done on paper, and there's always fodder on the news and stuff to write about sometimes. And I've been working on a song called Tangerine Jesus, and I'll leave that right there.
All right, so as mentioned a minute ago, they will be performing at Windy Hill Preserve later this evening. That is a ticketed event, whether you get your ticket in advance or at the door. And then tomorrow for the Hippie Jacks Memorial Day weekend celebration, we'll call it. It's not the whole weekend, just Saturday,
Yep.
Friday
Camp,
night,
Saturday
night, swim on Sunday, and get the heck on home at
Right.
that point. So
Time to watch a 600.
Greg, like mentioned, he's also, there's a bunch of different, Trisha Jean Brady's performing, Millie Raccoon's coming over from Nashville,
I think
bringing.
they might be first.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on up there. That too is a ticketed event. However, they have now decided that they will sell tickets at the gate. So you can get your ticket in advance or get it as you slide in to the gate there. Feel free to shake and howdy with our guest here today. Also, Greg Horn and Corey Kimbrough here. And thank them for being here with us today on the big plate. Jay, do you have merch with you here today?
I do. It's in the car, but yeah.
Okay.
And you can buy stuff on or stream it on most of that stuff. I get paid
Either
for
one.
it some way or another.
Jay Clark
In a
Music.
future life.
JayClarkMusic.com is where you can find more information in the complete schedule. Y'all, this is Jay Clark and the Tennessee Tree Beavers on the Big Plate live from Barley's.
Thank you all very much. Thank you, Red. All right. This is a little tune I wrote after reading a quote in a Harvey Broom book. Harvey Broom helped found the Smokies originally, and he had a backpacking journal that I read, and he said he never wanted to leave the top of a mountain, and I knew what he's talking about. So, it's called Mountain in the Sky. It's going to be a new version. I climbed the mountain, Martin Luther King. He showed me things I'd never seen. We stood on a mountain top, saw the promised land. I've cried. Who knows, where have I feel the thought? And I heard motion on the trail down below. Carbide lights were coming up the mountain. My mother Jones, so red. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Top of the mountain, Lord knows I
It's Jay Clark and the Tennessee Tree Beavers with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. Quickly, I need to mention that the WDVX Blue Plate Special is presented by Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria right here on Jackson Avenue in Knoxville's Old City. It's home of the Big Plate on Fridays, and next Friday we have a very special show for you. The Steep Canyon Rangers are going to be right here for the Big Plate. Doors will not open until 11 o'clock, people. So just keep in mind that little tidbit of information.
You can't beat the game on this one.
You can't. You can't. So, support also comes from Visit Knoxville and the Senior Financial Group, your neighborhood Medicare partner. For more than 30 years, Senior Financial Group has been on a mission to make Medicare more affordable. Information and assistance available at sfgmedicare.com and 865-777-0153. So, I had this idea. Do you know any Malcolm Holcomb songs? You know, you got that gravelly thing going on there. Maybe
Listen, I know how to halfway sing some of them, but playing them's a different story.
What about Greg? Can you play the Malcolm songs and let Jay sing them?
Just one.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that good today.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Tomorrow it could just turn into a tribute show if you have to.
Well, Greg's gonna practice for his set tomorrow. He's gonna do a song here if y'all don't care.
I think that would be wonderful. You know, I'm going to slide on all the way. We're going to get a few more tunes right here from Jay Clark and the Tennessee Tree Beavers.
At least two of them, yeah. So, hey, everybody, before I introduce this guy over here on the mandolin, I've been playing with music with Corey for a really long time. And he's a great guy, great mandolin player, all the way from North Knoxville. Everybody make him welcome. Corey Kimbrough.
Thanks, everybody.
And then the left-hand man, he's y'all's right hand over there. But Greg and I have even been playing music longer together. And he's also an incredible songwriter. And I'm so happy today that he's willing to practice for his set tomorrow. So
I could use a warm.
Without further ado, everybody, Greg Horn.
The American turkey vulture is the subject. Oh, black buzzard with crimson head, coasting on the breeze, looking for the dead. Oh, black buzzard, never alone, made a family business out of picking them bones. Been treated wrong, misunderstood. They wanna say you're all bad, if you ain't all good. It's a job to do, needs to be done. Let's sing for the king of the carry on. when you get up close, you're a scary guy. Ha! But you look like an angel when you're flying so high. Been treated wrong, misunderstood. You wanna say you're all bad if you ain't all good. There's a job to do, and it needs to be done. Let's sing for King of Carry On. Sing for the King of Carry On. Play me a verse now. Misunderstood. Corey Kimbrough. Wanna say you're all bad if you ain't all good. There's a job to do. It needs to be done. Let's sing for the King of Carry On. Sing for the King of the Carry On. Oh, black buzzard, you can have me soon. When they lay me on a rock beneath the pale white moon. Oh, black buzzard, what they always say. I never expected to see you today. I never expected to see you today. Thank you.
Greg Horn, everybody. I love that song.
Thank you, Corey.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you there, Greg. That was awful polite of you to do that. Gave me a chance to catch my voice. Thank you. So we're going to do a couple more for you and make them up as we go if need be. Yep. And this song here I wrote years ago. You know, we're losing a lot of our natural heritage from a lot of different exotic species and such. And one of my favorite trees has always been hemlocks. And we just don't learn our lessons about some of the way we like to do things and not pay attention. So, you know, when you see signs in the Smokies that say, don't bring your firewood in or all this stuff, just know that's not Big Brother trying to tell you what to do. That's trying to save our forest. And there's science behind it. And if any of y'all need to know that science, you can look me up and I'm happy to share it with you. But it's called The Last Hemlock. this tragedy. Your ignorance, apathy, we brought it over from a foreign land. Now the blood of the hemlock is on the hands of men. But the hemlock's still tall, down it'll fall. Forest floor, no shade, if a green turn to gray. I dread the day that the last hemlock died. And today, the last hemlock died. All right, thank y'all. Hey, Red.
Hey, we're going to get one last tune here from Jay Clark and the Tennessee Tree Beavers. But again, we want to invite y'all back again for another Blue Plate special. Tomorrow, we'll be back up at Visit Knoxville with Rebecca Lee Daniels and Brett Carlisle. So you can always find out who is headed in our direction by visiting our website there at WDVX.com. Again, next Friday on the Big Plate, Steep Canyon Rangers will be performing here that day. The front door will open at 11, so if you get here any earlier than that, there'll have to be a little line happening outside. Feel free to shake and howdy with our band afterwards and thank them for being here with us today on the Blue Plate special. Again, tonight they are at Windy Hill Preserve, and tomorrow up in Crawford, Tennessee at Jammin' at Hippie Jack's.
It ought to be fun.
That'll
Also,
be fun.
when are we out of Townsend?
Oh, yeah, we'll be playing out at the Heritage Center in Townsend June 21st, if any of y'all are interested.
All
I'm
right.
sure this will be cleared up by then, too.
That's just next month.
Yeah, I feel great, so come up and say hi, whatever. I just can't sing.
jclarkmusic.com for...
You ought to get close just to see the look in his eye.
Yeah, you look like two little pea holes in the snow right now.
well, you know, I'm just going to actually mention...
Hey, that's not one of those words we can't say.
He
just
did
saying.
say the FCC friendly word anyway, so we'll put it that way. There is a little love bucket right here in the front of the room. A little love in
use
the
it.
bucket. Lets us know. Maybe we can buy Jay some cough drops or something, here this afternoon. Shake and howdy with them and thank them for being here with us. We're going to get one last tune from Jay Clark and the Tennessee Tree Beavers on the Big Plate live from Barley's.
Thank you, Red. Give it up for the hostess with the mostest, Miss Red Higgy. All right. So I don't make light of any epidemics that we've had in our country. So don't anybody take this the wrong way. But I'm potentially about to have my 4th back surgery. Yeehaw. And so I've had 2 spinal fusions. I got a staph infection after one of them. And I was in bed for about 3 months. And if I sat upright at all, it felt like someone was sawing my leg off. And so the only thing that really gave me any joy at that time was the medications they were giving me. And it's amazing to me how many, if you focus hard enough, and even though you have the fan on high, it looks like it's not moving. That's when you know it's right. So I appreciate y'all being patient with us today. This is Corey Kimbrough. This is Greg Horn. They had no idea when I woke up this morning I couldn't talk. I surprised them when we got here. So y'all give it up for them. I appreciate them helping out. This is called Spinning and Grinning. It's like living it on the field right here. Hello, girl. It's good to see Tennessee whiskey, yeah. Casino be our mutual friend. 'Cause when we all get together, that's when the spinning really begins. So come on over, hey baby, don't be shy. 'Cause I'm really sick and tired of watching this old world go by, and I wanna stop. Will we be great here? Bring on, everybody.
Let's go for that one. I started spinning.
Will I wanna start spinning? Ready? Take my pain away. Give me have a happy day. That last part was about listen. Y'all get it?
Jay Clark and the Tennessee Tree Beavers. Thank y'all. Join us again next time for more real live music on the big plate, live from Barley's.